Hello guys, so I'm extremely excited to be making this video because this is a very, very special bass. This is the Sire Marcus Miller P5, and not only is it literally one of the prettiest basses ever, it's also extremely amazing in literally every way. I mean, where to even start with this thing? It's really affordable, but it's like the best affordable, the most detailed affordable bass I've ever had the pleasure of owning. And I'm kind of at a loss for words at how much care and detail they've put into this. So I'll take you through the spec and try and get across just how clear it is that they care so much when they make these. So yeah, as you've probably noticed, roasted maple neck is completely one piece and roasted maple fretboard. So basically, if you've not heard of roasted maple, which you probably have, but just in case, what that does is basically they'll roast or bake the maple, and that removes the moisture and that makes it extremely stable, and it makes it less prone to warping and makes the tuning more stable, etc. Plus it looks absolutely gorgeous. So point number one, that is an amazing level of care to do that on a lower end bass. Also, they've lacquered the fretboard but not the back, which in my opinion is genius, because I'm really not a fan of lacquered necks on the back. I just find them too sticky. So it looks really posh and pearly king on the front and then feels amazing on the back, because I find roasted maple in particular anyway is really smooth. It your hand just like moves around it really easily. It's not slippy, but it's not sticky, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I mean, it's just gorgeous. But yeah, another point, the fact they've done that, you can see it's lacquered on the front, not on the back. That's just very, very smart. Yeah, so the body is older, North American older. It's not particularly heavy, it's kind of generic P-bass weight. So it feels really nice. It's not weighty. When you have it on, it doesn't feel like you've got a boat anchor around you, which is great. And it's in one of my favourite colours ever. Of course, instruments aren't all about looks, but it certainly helps. So this to me is surf green, but they've got it down as mild green, so we'll go with that. But it's one of my favourite instrument colours ever. And the tortoiseshell scratch plate, red tortoiseshell, it looks amazing on it. But if you had told me, yeah, so I've got this surf green instrument and I'm thinking of putting red tortoiseshell on it, I'd have been like, ugh. But after seeing this, I'm like, it's unexpected how good that looks. It's not a combination I would have thought, so genius. Maybe they're not the first to do it, I'm sure they're probably not, but either way, it looks great. Maybe they are. Who knows? But pickups, so these are, now, it's kind of a long-ish name. They are Marcus Precision Vintage Revolution split coil pickups. There we go. Remembered it. But yeah, these things sound absolutely amazing. They're really comfortable to play on as well. They're obviously, they have that classic P-bass sound, but there's more to them than that, and they sound really alive. Not that normal P-bass pickups don't, but there's just that extra little kind of level to the sound in these pickups that I absolutely love. It's just like, I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's like there's an extra layer. So you can do the classic P-bass kind of sound, but you can also get a more, like just a more versatile sound out of it as well, with it still sounding like a P-bass. So it's really, really lovely sounding bass. It's probably the warmest, coziest sounding bass I've ever heard in my life. I absolutely love it, because when I first plugged it in, it was like I was playing, and it just felt really relaxing, and everyone in the room was like either falling asleep, that could have been my playing, but apparently it was because of the sound of the bass. But it chilled everyone out straight away, because it's just such a warm sounding bass. It's literally so full of life that there's something really, really special in this bass, and I just love it. I can't express how much I adore this bass. It feels amazing to play. It's really good for slap bass as well, which normally on P basses, the one I've got is kind of a bit dull for that. It sounds really cool in its own way, but this one's got that kind of zing that you can add to it as well if you need to. So it's really cool, extremely comfortable to play. The neck's not mega chunky, so kind of feels a bit more like a proper vintage P bass, because they weren't actually all baseball bat necks. So this one feels relatively close. So amazing job on that as well. Obviously C-shape neck. The bridge is a vintage S bridge, which again apparently gives it more sustain and kind of makes it more resonant, which in my experience that seems to be the case. Still going. Yeah, you get the point. Fretboard as well is rolled edge, which I've never seen in a low-end instrument. It feels amazing. It's so comfortable. I can't even express fully in words how well they've done this. Considering it's one of the cheaper ones, it's really, the amount of care and detail they've put into this is just mind-blowing. I've literally not played a bass on the cheaper end of the spectrum that has had this much pearly kingness about it, because it looks really expensive, but it's not. And it's just amazing. Just go and try one, because I absolutely love this. Another thing as well is it's string through, so maybe if I can get the strap out of the way. So that's always cool. Again, I'm guessing that's based off the older style P basses with the string through. It can also be top loading as well, so you've got the option, which is always nice to have. Controls are pretty simple, so you've got tone and volume, and that's basically it. It's got the Telecaster style knobs as well, so they're flatter than what you would normally get on other P basses, which is really nice because I love the look of them, and it's kind of, my hair's stuck in the strap as usual. It's kind of unexpected because I'm used to them having the other style knobs, and I just really like the look of them on this, so it's a cool thing to have. But yeah, there's literally no blemishes or anything in the finish or anything like that. It's literally, everything is perfect, and everything about this feels like an expensive instrument, but it's not. But yeah, again, it's literally one of the warmest sounding instruments I've ever heard, and I'll do an isolated bass tones kind of thing in the middle of this video, and after that I'll play it in the context of a song, because as always I think that gives the best impression of an instrument is within a song rather than just on its own as a demonstration. So there'll be that at the end of the video and I'll timestamp it. But yeah, honestly, I can't express enough. And of course, another thing I was going to mention, black dot inlays on the neck, but then on the side they've done them white, which is a really good move because a lot of the time when they've got black inlays you can't see them. Even when you're not on stage, just in a room without semi-dark lighting, not even stage dark lighting, I can't see black dots. So the fact they've done them white, again, is really good attention to detail, and I'm just seriously impressed and so in love with this. You know when an instrument comes along and you instantly like feel a massive connection to it, and there's just so much wanting to come out of this bass that I know there's so much in this bass, and I'm just really excited to be able to explore it. And yeah, I want to say a massive, massive thank you to Sire and Andertons for the gift of this bass, because it's literally a dream come true, and I can't express my gratitude enough. So thank you so much. It's gone to a good home. I literally adore this bass, and I can't wait to show it more on the channel. It's just, they've literally nailed it. There's nothing about this that is not to like. Another thing to mention as well is the nut is a bone nut. Again, seems pretty rare on a lower end instrument. So yeah, literally go and try one. Just go and try it. This is the Sire Marcus Miller P5 older. So go. Stop watching my video and go, no, don't really. You need to hear it first. But yeah, it's amazing. What more can I say? It's pretty obvious that I love it. It looks amazing. It sounds amazing. One of the most relaxing basses I've ever heard. It's really versatile, especially for a P bass, and it's just gorgeous. Everything about it, I just love it. They've literally nailed it. And if you're after an affordable bass, but you kind of want some kind of Pearly King level of stuff on it as well, then this is definitely a really, really good choice, and I would highly recommend going to check them out. And I'm not just saying that because it was a gift. If I didn't like it, then I wouldn't do this, and I wouldn't say any of this. I would be dead honest. But I do absolutely love this, so yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll show some isolated sounds now, and I'll see you in a minute. So they were some isolated sounds. Hopefully I did it some kind of justice. Again, there'll be an actual song at the end of this video as well. It just sounds amazing. One thing I think I forgot to mention as well in the previous thing is it's a 34-inch scale length as well. So just thought I would mention that as well. But yeah, absolutely stunning. Amazing work. Just high praise, 5 stars all around. I just love it. So yeah, extremely grateful to own this bass. I just feel massively connected to it, which doesn't happen mega often with me, so that's quite something. And again, it's like this bass exudes some kind of energy that's like, I've got this in me and this and this and I can do this and just give me a chance and I'll show you this. And it's really exciting to me to feel like I've got a new avenue to explore. So yeah, massive thank you once again, and hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, I've got a Patreon. I'll put the link down in the description box below. There's no tiers or anything. It's literally just a pay as little or as much as you want. It just helps me be able to keep doing this and keep doing what I love and doing free lessons and all sorts of stuff for you guys. And yeah, so if you fancy and you're in a position to check out the Patreon, then that would be massively appreciated, but no pressure. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Hopefully you enjoy the jam as well. Bye bye.